My ex told me to get my own friends after his married friends invited me over. And now I'm the villain? Back in June, I started dating a guy. A few weeks in, he introduced me to his married friends, early 20s. Let's call the wife Emma. Before I even met her, he told me that Emma doesn't have many friends and he thought it would be nice if I got close to her. I'm a girl's girl, so I was like, sure, why not? We ended up clicking immediately. We started Snapchatting almost daily normal stuff, memes, life updates, relationship talk. She would vent to me about her marriage sometimes. I hung out with her a couple of times, including once just the two of us. Everything seemed completely normal. Fast forward, the guy I'm dating breaks up with me, and not in a normal way. He tells me he's not physically attracted to me. Brutal, right? I confide in Emma about it because at this point I consider her a friend. She's supportive. A few weeks later, she invites me to come hang out. I agree and I tell her I'll drive out to see her. Here's where this gets weird. The day of, she calls me multiple times to confirm plans, even while I'm literally driving to her place. She sounded pretty drunk, but she keeps saying, yes, come over, we'll hang out. So I show up. We hang out for maybe an hour. I brought a board game. It was chill. Nothing dramatic happened. A few days later, I get a message from my ex saying I need to get my own friends. I'm confused, so I ask what he means. He tells me Emma and her husband messaged him saying it was awkward that I came over, that I wasn't really wanted there, and they were too kind-hearted to tell me the truth. That's weird. I was completely blindsided. She invited me. She confirmed multiple times. She knew I was on my way, and now suddenly I forced myself into their home. Emma sounds kind of weird. At that point, I blocked her on Snapchat. I'm 26. I do not have the emotional bandwidth for high school level social games. What I can't figure out is why invite me at all? Why confirm multiple times? Why not just say no? Why involve my ex instead of talking to me directly? I find that so weird, and you were only there for like an hour or two. It feels immature and honestly humiliating. If I misread something, fine, but I was explicitly invited. Am I missing something here? Is this some weird married couple loyalty thing, or did I just get tossed under the bus to make their friendship with my ex more comfortable? So yeah, that's what I'm confused about. Did you get tossed under the bus, or was it some weird way of like bullying you, maybe? Because right now it feels like I was set up to look desperate when I literally just showed up to a place I was invited to. Did you talk to Emma directly? Because like, I'm also confused about like why she would just say that. I could definitely see the guy that you were dating pissed off about the fact that you went over there and just saying a bunch of things to like make you think that she didn't like you. I wouldn't trust him as far as I can throw him. Like, I would talk to Emma first before you completely write off the friendship. It's also possible that he was like very controlling and she was like in defense mode. It was just like,
yeah, I don't know. She just like came over. I don't know.
You know, like I could see her doing that. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't see what the possible motivation is for her inviting you over at all. From the descriptions of these dudes, I would say that hubby made a personal statement for the both of them. He probably doesn't even know what his wife thinks, or worse, he doesn't even give it. I'd repair the friendship and see if she might need help escaping a toxic relationship. It's interesting that other people also clock this. That's too bad she went along with it so easily. It sounds like she doesn't have many friends of her own and could use an ally. I hope she gets a stronger sense of herself and independence and finds some good friends of her own instead of being bullied by your ex and maybe her husband. Sounds like you did the right thing, just moving on. Have you blocked your ex too? Because he sounds like a piece of work. Did he really think you weren't invited over there and just showed up? What a tool. Okay, OP kept saying she blocked me on Instagram. She talked to Emma about it. First of all, I wouldn't believe what your ex said, but I also don't know if this is drama that you need in your life. You know, even if she is in a kind of situation where she's being pushed around by people, and it's probably best if you cut ties. You could end it by just sort of saying like, hey, like, if you ever want to talk, I'm here, leave it open and leave the ball in her court. But yeah, I don't know if it's worth going through all of this just to be friends with Emma. I would bet more that she was kind of like in defense mode when your ex confronted her and he lied about what she said. And even then, might not be worth the trouble. You are not overreacting.